What's up, everybody? I'm Alex.
I'm Cody.
And we are from Slow Your Roll. And today we're going to be talking about 5 unorthodox classes that you can play at your table. We found these off of the DM's Guild, so link in the description, and we'll probably tell you several more times where to find it as we go. But without further ado, let's get into the first one.
Number 1, Gunslinger from David Adams. One of the first things you're getting with this class that's really cool is the Menace class feature. The concept is that creatures can see the firearms on your hips, and that's intimidating. So you can speak loudly a single word or demand or command or anything like that, and frighten creatures around you, giving them disadvantage on stuff.
So would you say, like,
freeze? Yeah, stick 'em up, you know, whatever classic gunslinger thing you want to say. Another thing that's cool about this class is they rely on the fact that the guns in 5e do a bunch of damage. So you're going to be doing a lot of damage with the downside of having to reload occasionally. But at level 6, you're going to be able to do magical damage with your bullets because you're so dang good. You're also going to get the Grit class feature, so at level 2, you can start your turn poisoned or impaired or have any other effect on you, and as a bonus action, just take one of those effects away. Mainly just because you're one gritty bad mother. And at level 20, the capstone of this class, if a creature has 100 HP or less, you can shoot it. If you do any damage at all, you kill it instantly. Of course, you can't do this all the time, but you can do it once per short rest, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's really nuts. You're literally a sniper at that point.
Yep, one shot, one kill. You can check out more about the Gunslinger at the links below, but let's move right on to our second class.
And we're going to be talking about The Shaman by Michael Wolff. A shaman being your typical spiritual master. You can also summon a spiritual weapon, but not the typical one you might think of in D&D. A spiritual weapon literally in your hand. Think of conjured weapons from Skyrim at this point, and you are just bashing them with the ancient spirit. Not to mention a little bit of divination to go with the shaman as well. Every morning when you wake up, there's 2d20s ready for you. Roll them, and you get to memorize those numbers. You can use those numbers for any one of your rolls in that day, and you don't necessarily have to use them either. So if you roll 2 ones, you got those out of the way. And being the absolute spiritual master that you are as a shaman, at the capstone levels, you're able to summon spirits within your area. And these spirits will imbue you with the power to cast any spell, not the ones you've got prepared, any spell a part of the shaman list, which is amazing to basically just throw open the book and say, that one, let's go. All of these are on the DM's Guild, and I did say earlier that Michael Wolff made them, but there's actually a few different shaman classes on the DM's Guild, so find your favorite and tell me what you guys think. And the next class that we're going to be rolling right into is going to be
the Werewolf. This one doesn't even need explaining. We all know what a werewolf is, and there are not many ways to effectively achieve playing a werewolf in 5e, until now with this werewolf class by Rob Warner. You can of course effectively shape change into a werewolf or humanoid, or even a full wolf that increases as you level up too, from a regular wolf to a dire wolf to this monster alpha wolf. Cool stuff. Another incredible class feature is that you have a heightened sense of smell for blood. Because of that, a bleeding creature that you attack is going to take extra damage and cannot hide from you even if they're invisible.
That's ruthless.
Yeah. In case that's not enough for you, you also get a Call the Pack feature, allowing you to summon the spirits of fallen brethren, lycanthropes, in wolf form to come to your aid.
Are you trying to tell me that you've created a character that is the one-man wolf pack?
Yeah. And at higher levels, this is crazy. Your attacks can actually cause your enemies to drop everything that they are holding. Shields, weapons, any other items, and then their speed immediately becomes 0. It's super debilitating.
Yeah, seriously. It's almost like you got your opportunity attack, but every time.
That's right. And of course, with all these classes, there's a little bit that we're leaving out. We're picking some of our favorite things, but that's the Werewolf from Rob Warner on DM's Guild. Next up, we have
The Fiend Lord by Bryce St. Louis. As a Fiend Lord, kind of like a cleric, kind of like a warlock, but you're going to be worshipping a Fiend Lord, if you couldn't guess. The subclass as a Fiend Lord, you'll be able to have so many different kinds of powers and utilities as you level up, but one of my favorite ones, and an early ability at that, you can summon a portal straight to hell. We're literally talking about a nether portal here. It's a misty step to take you in a direction that you can see, but if you fail this, you end up taking psychic damage, which can be really detrimental at those smaller levels. I think it's something like 1d10, and everybody knows you don't have that much health down there. Getting about halfway through the character levels of a Fiend Lord, you're gonna get this portal ability, but you're gonna drag somebody else to hell, and oh, are they in for a ride? And you're not going to believe this, guys. It's 10d10 psychic damage if you successfully drag them right through hell. I'm sure it's probably half on a save, but my gosh, is that going to be detrimental to anyone that gets hit with it.
Yeah, that makes me think that Squidward probably took like 40 points of psychic damage when he went through the Fly of Despair that many times.
Oh, 100%. And like, you know, Squidward has got to be a pretty high level at that now.
Yeah.
And the capstone ability for a Fiend Lord, you're going to be the avatar of your Fiend Lord. For literally the next minute, your Fiend Lord has entered the chat. You're an absolute monster on the field. Literally. And that's just a couple of highlights from The Fiend Lord by Bryce St. Louis. Check it down in the description, and we're going to be tackling our last one of the night. That's going to be
none other than the Dragon Knight, of course. Now, based on the title, this might not go the way you expect. You're not the Dragonborn from Skyrim. Not completely, not till level 20. This class starts off with the Dragon Pact feature, where a dragon actually chooses you as their champion, and you enact their will through your adventuring. The class does have 3 subclasses that are all pretty awesome and themed towards different aspects of roleplay, but one of the coolest things you get that a lot of this class revolves around is the hybrid transformation feature. Yup, you're a dragon person. Hybrid. You can do intense dragon-specific attacks for a little while.
You also gain the wings and damage resistances of whatever dragon chose you. So if you were chosen by a red dragon, you've got the red dragon resistance as well.
Yes, and not only that, but while you're in this hybrid dragon form, you are going to be landing crits on not just 20s, not just 19s, but even 18s, anywhere in between there. You're going to be critting like crazy. And of course, calling it back to the Dragonborn concept from Skyrim, at level 20, you get the breath weapon attack of the dragon that chose you.
And I think we all know how dangerous that is. A dragon's breath weapon can take out an entire party if the party is not smart about it.
Exactly. You've got access to that now at level 20. You're going to be spitting fire like you just finished the hottest curry of your life.
That's right, 9 million Scovilles. But in all reality, though, it would be the most epic battle for a Dragon Knight to actually fight a different type of dragon and have the breath weapons clash in this just anime battle that's like Goku versus Vegeta.
And that's it for the Dragon Knight that we found by Jody Hall. I don't think I said that when I started. So, Dragon Knight by Jody Hall on DM's Guild. Very cool.
This was a really fun thought experiment, guys. Have you ever thought of any other classes that might be able to be in D&D or any other TTRPG that you guys are playing? And if you are playing them, leave it down in the comments because we'd like to as well. But until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll see you later. Oh, merch in the description, guys.
Yes, we do have merch. We'll leave in the description as well, of course. So buy some stuff and just subscribe. Just do it. It's easy.
Do it!